I'm Ayako, 37 years old. I live with my husband Daisuke. We've known each other since we were kids. The two of us, along with Manami, who lived nearby, have been friends since childhood. The three of us were always close, and our families were too. From daycare through elementary, middle school, and even college, we stayed a tight trio of friends. After graduation, though, things changed. Daisuke and I both got jobs at the same company, while Manami started working part-time, and we went our separate ways. Since Daisuke and I were spending more time together, we naturally started dating. 7 years ago, when we were 30, we got married. But our marriage hasn't exactly been a happy one.
Hey, is dinner not ready yet? Wow, what is this? It's seriously not good. There's dust on the floor. Did you even clean?
Daisuke, who used to be so kind, changed right after we got married. He constantly criticized everything I did and insulted me. If you don't like it, why don't you do it yourself, Daisuke? I'm not the type to back down, so I would talk back sometimes, but...
What? Don't you dare talk to me like that.
It only made things worse, so I gave up pretty quickly. Then one day... Welcome home.
Hey, what were you thinking about?
Why are you asking me all of a sudden?
I didn't have the papers I needed for work in my bag today.
That must have been rough.
What? I made a fool of myself. Why didn't you put them in there? It's all your fault.
What? How was I supposed to know which papers you needed and when?
It's a wife's job to support her husband's work, right? You're failing as a wife.
He blamed me for something he forgot, as if it was my responsibility. That was the last straw for me. I decided to talk to his parents. We've always had a good relationship, so I felt comfortable discussing things with them. I've been having some trouble lately. When I explained Daisuke's behavior, they were furious.
Ayako, I'm so sorry for how he's treating you.
I'll set him straight tonight. Let me know if he does anything like this again.
Thank you so much, Dad, Mom. His dad promised to have a serious talk with him. That night.
Hey, Dad. I heard what you did to Ayako. What were you thinking?
True to his word, his dad confronted him.
She has been taking care of you, and that's how you treat her? Well, it's just because... No excuses. Not only do you complain about the housework, but now you are taking your frustrations out on her. But she didn't do her part. She's doing just fine. You are the one who's out of line.
Daisuke couldn't talk back to his father and just sulked. I hope he changes his behavior after this. But that hope didn't come true. He's late today. Ever since his dad scolded him over the phone, he had been coming home later and later.
I'm home.
Welcome back. You're pretty late today.
Yeah, I was busy.
Wait,
What's wrong?
there's glitter on your suit. Were you with another woman?
Well, one of my coworkers tripped and fell on me today. Maybe that's why.
I see. Wait, what's this? A receipt? This is from a woman's brand, and that's an expensive bag. Now he was acting in ways that made me suspect he was cheating. Not knowing what to do, I decided to talk to Manami, our other childhood friend. Since she's known both of us for so long, I thought she could give me some good advice. So yeah, I think Daisuke might be cheating on me. Don't you think you might be overthinking it, Ayako? Really? You think so?
Yeah, and besides, didn't his attitude improve? Isn't that enough?
Well, I guess.
If you keep doubting him, that's not fair to him, right? Maybe if you're a little more understanding, he'll start coming home on time again.
Manami said I was probably just overthinking things. Maybe she's right. I can't keep doubting him all the time. But...
I've got a business trip this weekend.
What? That's so sudden. I thought your department didn't have any trips.
It came up last minute. I'm leaving right after work on Friday.
His suspicious behavior was only getting worse. I couldn't take it anymore, so I decided to talk to his parents again. Hi, Mom. It's Ayako.
Oh, Ayako, you came at the perfect time.
The next day, when I visited parents-in-law, Manami's parents happened to be visiting too. I don't feel comfortable talking in front of them, but with some encouragement from everyone, I told them about Daisuke's suspicious behavior.
I can't believe him. We've talked to him, but he hasn't changed at all.
Honestly, what's going through his head?
Ayako, maybe you should try talking to him directly.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say this, but right now, he's failing as a husband.
All four of them were concerned and upset for me. Thank you all. I'll try talking to him. With their support, I decided to confront Daisuke. Hey, you've been coming home late a lot lately.
I told you, work has been busy.
It's not just that. There's glitter on your clothes, receipts for women's brands, and now this sudden business trip. Honestly, I think you're cheating on me.
Yeah, fine. You're right. I'm cheating.
I knew it. Invite her over here. He admitted to cheating much more easily than I expected, but I was about to be even more shocked.
I bring her in.
Wait, Manami? His affair was with Manami. How long has this been going on?
About 7 years, I think.
That's right when we got married. And why are you with Manami?
This is your fault, Ayako.
What?
It's your fault. You started dating him without telling me.
What?
I liked him way before you ever did. You stole him from me.
Stole him? I didn't even know you liked him.
That's exactly what I hate about you. You're so smug, thinking you've won just because you've been with him.
Wait, calm down. Cheating is wrong, okay? That's what we need to talk about.
Oh, shut up. This is all your fault. If you were more attractive, he wouldn't have cheated on you. Stop acting all bitter just because you lost to me.
What about you, Daisuke?
Of course, Manami is better.
Daisuke!
Like she said, if I had been happy with you, I wouldn't have cheated. I found true love with her, someone who's cared about me for years. I'm divorcing you and marrying her.
Too bad for you, after all that effort to steal him.
Manami, we should have a big wedding. Let everyone celebrate us.
Yay! I've always wanted to get married in Hawaii.
Hawaii? Perfect. Let's do it.
Awesome. We're getting married in Hawaii, Ayako. You should come.
After that, Daisuke and I got divorced. He moved in with Manami right away and completely stopped responding to me. I ended up having to gather both sets of parents to break the news of our divorce myself.
What's he thinking?
I'm so sorry. I can't believe we raised him like that. It's humiliating.
This isn't your fault, but I can't believe he hasn't even apologized to me.
Exactly. After hurting so many people, it's unforgivable.
Both sets of parents were furious, as if it were happening to them.
He needs to learn his lesson.
We've got to do something to make him pay.
Thank you. Actually, I have an idea. Could you invite Manabi's parents over too? A few months later, I received an invitation from Daisuke and Manami. I flew to Hawaii with my parents, Daisuke's parents and Manami's parents.
Wow, this place is fancy.
Isn't it? I always dreamed of having a wedding in a place like this when I was younger.
Me too. We used to cut out pictures from magazines, remember?
Yeah, but we didn't have the money back then. Well, we're here now, so let's live it up. All on their dime too.
Congratulations! The family room is this way.
And so, Daisuke and Manami's wedding, or rather, our grand revenge drama began.
Will the bride's father please come forward for the walk down the aisle? We'll practice the entrance.
There's no father for this bride.
Well, we were told he would be attending today.
Yes, but as far as I'm concerned, there's no father for this bride.
I see. Well then, let's practice the hymn you will sing during the ceremony.
That won't be necessary.
Excuse me? There's not a single song I'd sing for those two. Let me go check with the bride.
Sure enough, Daisuke and Manami stormed into the family room.
Dad, why aren't you walking me down the aisle?
Exactly what I said. I don't want to walk down the aisle with you.
What are you talking about? What kind of father refuses to walk his daughter down the aisle?
We don't have a daughter who would cheat and steal someone else's spouse. But it's our wedding day. You could at least help us save face. Save face for who, exactly? Well, for the guests, of course.
Have you checked the guest seating?
What?
None of the guests are here.
What? But we sent out so many invitations.
Well, that's only natural.
Yeah. Who would want to attend a wedding for a couple that got together through cheating? But we didn't tell anyone about that.
Well, everyone knows.
What?
Your coworkers, your friends, everyone knows you two had an affair.
How? How do they know?
We all went to the same school and have a lot of mutual friends, of course.
You told them, didn't you? Unbelievable.
I didn't go around spreading anything. People asked me how you two were getting married, so I told them the truth.
How dare you?
Bride and groom, it's almost time.
Just do your part in the actual ceremony, okay?
And then the wedding ceremony began.
The groom is entering. Everyone, please give him a big round of applause. Next, the bride and her father will enter. Let's give them a big round of applause. I apologize for the mistake. The bride will enter now. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Our plan to completely ignore their wedding went off without a hitch.
Now, it's time for the ring exchange. First, Daisuke will present the ring to Manami. Next, Manami will.
Damn it! Why is this happening?
I don't know. Maybe Ayako did something.
Everything's going according to plan. They looked so uncomfortable as their ceremony was ignored by everyone.
And now, let's have them showcase the rings they exchanged.
Hey, why is everyone ignoring us? You know exactly why. But still, ruining our wedding is just cruel.
Cruel? The real cruelty is cheating, hurting your wife. There's nothing worse than that.
But that's all in the past now. Can't you at least celebrate our wedding?
Yeah, isn't it a parents' duty to celebrate their child's happiness and a new chapter in life? Don't be ridiculous. We don't have a daughter who cheats and steals someone's spouse. And we absolutely do not accept a man who could betray his wife like that.
We're disgusted by your marriage, and you expect us to talk about happiness, new beginnings, and celebrations? But it's our one and only wedding. It's only natural to want people to celebrate.
You two ruined my only wedding, and now you expect us to just happily celebrate yours? That's asking way too much.
You could have done more. If I had tried harder, I wouldn't have cheated. How dare you? Ayako did more than enough.
Absolutely. Cheating on her with a childhood friend from the start of your marriage shows what kind of person you are.
Hold on, Dad, Mom. That's going too far.
Shut up. We don't even consider you our daughter-in-law anymore.
Fine. I have my real parents, and I'll only deal with them from now on.
What are you saying? I already told you. We don't have a daughter who cheats.
Wait, Mom! Say something! I'm not your mother anymore. Don't call me that.
What? Ayako, we were wrong. I'm sorry, but could you convince my parents for me?
Excuse me? Why should I do that?
We've been friends since we were kids, right? Even without the romance, we were so close.
What are you talking about? None of my friends would cheat on me and betray me like you did. So I'm cutting ties with both of you. Don't ever come near me again.
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry for everything. Just cool down for a bit. We're cutting ties with you as well.
From now on, we'll live like we never had a son. And we certainly won't acknowledge a daughter-in-law who thought cheating with him was fun.
Dad, Mom, please wait. We feel the same way. We never want to have any dealings with someone who would cheat.
Exactly. And the way you just turn on people when things don't go your way, it's despicable. Please, listen to me.
We're cutting ties with you too as well.
Yes, we don't want to be associated with people who hurt our daughter. Don't ever show your faces to us or Ayako again.
So that's it. I'm glad you two found your true love. Have a nice life.
Wait, hold on.
Don't leave me. I'm sorry. Please don't go.
After that, many people who heard about what Daisuke and Manami did cut ties with them. They lost their friends and now live lonely lives. And since he and I worked at the same company, word spread at the office too.
Hey, have you heard about Daisuke?
Yeah, it's seriously unbelievable, right?
I always had a bad feeling about him. Totally. I wouldn't be surprised if he got demoted or had to quit.
He's been feeling the pressure at work, and rumor has it, he's being forced to choose between a demotion or resigning. I also filed for alimony from both Daisuke and Manami. On top of that, the costs of their Hawaii wedding piled up, so now they're struggling financially. Their true love relationship is falling apart, and they're constantly fighting. The two who were supposedly bound by true love are now on the verge of breaking up.
My happiest days were when I was with you, Ayako.
He has even started sending me regretful messages. Of course, I ignored him and changed my contact information. It's only a matter of time before they break up for good. I'm back, living with my parents now. Not only do they cherish me more than anything, but I've also maintained a great relationship with Daisuke's parents and Manami's parents, who have cared about me since I was a child. Surrounded by these 6 people who truly care for me, I want to focus on giving back to them and living a much happier life from here on out.